Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Number 13 makes his big league debut right after this. Simon Richardson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Harold.
Now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here, losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Diaz, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, Jimenez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west on it?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. The Twins coming up. No score. Drew Rasmussen gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitch.
Now at the plate, Darren. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table.
Number 22.
Standing in now, number 22. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 5 homers and 33 driven in. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Batting 4.
Digging in, Sean Obradovich. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball just off the inside corner.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he did.
And he's back in standing. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Diaz put this one away, and his side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. We are still at the plate. Brendan Lowe. He's hit this in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And
Number
Hamilton on
8.
the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Richardson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Sheldon Ness. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Favorable call in there for a strike. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. Here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground ball, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team good.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Dylan Cousins. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. W moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So digging in now, Alex Healy. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Healy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, and Robinson will get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Royce Lewis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bouncing.
In there, a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting the plate, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Lewis, runner at first with two gone. And he fouls this one off. Pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Mejia. Throw on the second for the fourth, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Alberto Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alberto Hernandez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get him.
Now batter.
Yeah, Matt, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz
as he hits one on a line to left field.
Number 13 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Tyler
Leading off,
and while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That's out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren Overdovich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard on the ground towards first.
He's out.
Now back.
Settling in now, number 21. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too high.
Down 3-0.
3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The batter.
Now in the box,
22.
number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
Count
And
1-0.
a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Hey.
Ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Jimenez.
Leading off
so
for Tampa
far,
Bay,
0 for 1 with a
the right
flyout.
fielder.
This game is
Number
rolling right
79.
along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the cleanup number, Brendan Rowe. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That is swung on and missed, but down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, there's the great equalizer.
Now
Change of El Cambio.
baseman.
Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Sheldon Ness. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So stepping in,
Leading on for the Twins, the second
here's the
baseman.
first pitch to him.
Shaw.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in. Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Healy.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Healy. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
A little party there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Curveball misses inside. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Royce Lewis. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Mejia goes to get it. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of that. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on the line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy goal. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Dylan Cousins started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Mejia stands at second with no outs. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
2 and 2 the count. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Now back, the center fielder, Alberto Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Alberto Hernandez. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for Tampa Bay so far. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Sung Kim. That one is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle of the double. He's up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Number 13.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jimenez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler W. Swing it from the left side right here.
A
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Standing in now, Darren Obradovich. He'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point.
Nope.
2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On its way is pitch number 75. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. The base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, number 21. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Ness is there for it. And that's the third out. Twins wind up. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Obradovich. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Yandy Diaz. It's been 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't deal with the old school thinking sometimes when you're going through a bad streak like this guy. Any way you can get a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now batting, number 8.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brendan Rowe. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nope.
It's taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
That's ball
And
4.
this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sheldon Ness.
Sheldon.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, some really good pitching going into this big RBI base hit for Ray Cole. What a pitch is rule this game. Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpen fired up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The set and the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes.
Second as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit.
Awfully frustrated. Trying to make some good pitches, get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Trevor Rosenthal trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that misses ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the third.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Twins nothing. Ready once again, number 22. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence.
And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman.
Going for another shot now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Behind 0-2 now. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. He's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 31.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his three-run lead. Tim will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here. He'll pinch hit now with one away. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0 comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and 16 RBI. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, Dan Robinson. Runner in scoring position with 2 guns. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0. Now, late Sung Kim. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 home. Looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are rubbing on you. You're making that pitcher work and fouling it off.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The first
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1-2-3 thus far. 0-1 the count.
Ball, that's inside.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this is going to kick up against the wall out near the 377 marker. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Jimenez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fleming has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
I got the count 1-2.
But it misses well out of the zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 13. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
You know, Matty, I know a lot's expected of this guy, but first big league AB is probably the most nervous he will ever be in his career. Let's see if he can handle the moment.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fastball well off the plate for a ball. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And good for him. Just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence and circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Next for Minnesota,
now, Tyler
the first baseman, Tyler.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High pop-up. Diaz is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1. Good stop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Obradonko. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Rays 3 and the Twins 1. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Number 8.
You don't see him this day. Too many relievers going multiple innings.
0-1.
The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter. This one's outside. Quite a good off the plate that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2 a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Brandon Lowe goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Takes this the other way to right. This will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 28, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first to go easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, as the lead remains 3-1.
Your
Jason
attention, please.
Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60.
Stepping into the box, number 21. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting. Number 22.
Lining in, number 22. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Chop to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now back. Second base.
Digging in to try it again. Sean Obradovich. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Adams, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got it. Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Cousins. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
0-1's the count.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ball 2.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Alberto Hernandez. 3 at-bats for him in this one. All ending with him going down on strike. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
This is high, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something he'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here comes another 0-2.
Outside,
And
that's
this
the
is
ball.
1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey guys, that's an excellent shot. That's a bad piece. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters. He's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Rounded down the third baseline. Close to the first, but he's called out and his side is retired. Rays strand just the 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
J.P.
your
Fredericks
attention,
enters
please.
the game to finish this
Now
one off
pitching
here
for
in the
the
bottom
Rays.
of the 9th.
Number 32, J.P. Fredericks.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim
Leading off
Poole.
for the
He's
Twins.
0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
Not an easy thing to do to try to come back. Tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero,
Nope, that's
so he
inside.
needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Again, a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Mejia finds it. He's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Riding in once again, Dan Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hangs on it a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Chopped to third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Up next for Minnesota, number 13. He bats for the fourth time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
One ball, looked like the fastball got away from him there. Koo is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Drew Rasmussen earned his 5th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. J.P. Frederickson closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays.